Hi, I'm Alan, and this is my channel. Alan talks about stuff.
My family went on an adventure in August of 1986. This was the summer before my freshman year of high school. I had just gotten my restricted driver's license, which lets you drive with a parent or to and from school or work. So I got to do the majority of the driving on this trip. The excitement started when I was helping load the car for vacation. I got stung by a wasp right underneath my left eye. The left side of my face immediately swelled up. I was horrific looking. My mom decided to take me to the emergency room. We were told I did have an allergic reaction, but was nothing serious since I had no problems breathing, so I should be fine. Easiest way to describe how I looked: left side of my face looked like Rocky Dennis from the movie Mask. Right side of my face looked totally normal. While driving down the road, I'd get some stares. I'd start making faces and say, "I'm not an animal," from the movie Elephant Man. I even had a lady at McDonald's come up to me and just say, "Jesus Christ, what happened to you?" I truly was a sight. Luckily for me, the swelling went down in a couple of days by the time we got out to California. First stop on the trip was Dinosaur National Monument in Utah. We went in to see the Quarry exhibit hall, which is the side of a mountain that's been carved out, but the dinosaur bones are still in the side of the mountain. It truly is an amazing sight. Approximately 1,500 dinosaur bones in the side of this wall. We made it out to California to my mom's cousin's house in Sacramento, California. He lived very close to where the San Francisco 49ers training camp was, so we headed out there for a day to watch a practice. This was during the 49ers heyday. Joe Montana, Roger Craig, Jerry Rice, Ronnie Lott were all on this team. The 49ers had won Super Bowls in 1981 and 1984. We also went to see a midget race. It was the first time I'd ever seen a race like that. After a couple days, we headed to Sonoma Valley to visit my mom's uncle. We hung out there for a couple days, went to San Francisco for a day, visited Alcatraz, we seen where Al Capone lived, then went down to Castro Street and saw two men kiss for the first time in my life. Wholesome family entertainment in 1986. Then my cousin took us to an Oakland A's game where we cheered for the Minnesota Twins for no other reason than we just don't like the Oakland A's. Then we were going to head on down to Los Angeles. We took the Oceanside Highway, and at some point this drive our car broke down. We had to get a hotel room, and wait a few days to get the car fixed. We finally make it down to Los Angeles, spend a day at Disneyland and Universal Studios. One memorable thing at Universal Studios was the trolley rides. There was a simulation of an earthquake. My dad calmly taps my sister on the shoulder and he points to the other side of the trolley. King Kong is 2 feet away from my sister's face. He's got a hold of the bridge we're on and starts shaking the bridge. My sister is screaming bloody murder. The trip to Universal was a blast. The movie Back to the Future had just come out and the city square of Hill Valley was still set up with the time machine from Back to the Future. Then from Los Angeles, we went to Las Vegas to visit my mom's aunt. I believe we spent a couple days at Circus Hotel Casino and a few days at my aunt's house. Circus was a blast. It was a carnival atmosphere with carnival-type games for kids. They also had an arcade area where I spent most of my time. After a few days in Vegas, we decided to head home. I watched a ton of MTV at the time. That summer they had an RV driving across America, stopping in towns, hosting, I believe it was Total Request Live for the summer. I remember heading out thinking, we're driving across America, they're driving across America, maybe I'll see them. Never really thinking of the odds of it, or even having an idea where this RV would be. With that said, we did see it on I-40 as we were driving across Arizona.
Once again, this is Alan. This is my channel, Alan Talks About Stuff. Thanks for watching.